Thank you, everybody. I'd like to begin right now and seeing the warm welcome that you have given Mr. Imran Khan, will absolve him of the need to explain why he was late. We'd like to begin right now by putting things in perspective. As Mr. Rasool Bakhsh earlier said, Pakistan is at a crossroads. Perhaps the genesis of this can be traced to the situation emanating from 9/11 and Pakistan's role in that entire war on terror. The contours of the present situation and how we as individuals and more specifically as the youth situate into this is hopefully going to be the discussion and what we'll be wanting to hear from Mr. Imran Khan. But before that, there's a little bit of distortion in this. Okay. We'd like to inform you, like to take this opportunity to tell you that we'll be holding in December a forum for all political parties to discuss their manifestos and perhaps reach a consensus as to what the most pressing political problems are for the country. It makes sense in the situation. Political parties are really not, or their manifestos are not being heard, and we'd like Mr. Imran Khan and his party to join us in that, as well as other political parties. Without further ado, I'd like to introduce my guest. Would not spend too much time upon that because I know I will not ever be able to do justice. Our guest today is simultaneously a cultural icon as well as a political figure. It is primarily the latter that we are referring to and have called him in his capacity as today. Hopefully, he will be talking on this particular topic, which is worded the role of the youth in the present political developments. I'd like to invite, and I'm sure you'll give him the warm welcome once again.
Hello. Well, first of all, let me apologize for coming late. But I have to tell you that it was not my fault. Number one, we were told that the time was 5:30. And I would have been here at 5:30, but for the news that, and let me congratulate you all on emergency being imposed on us. So this thing about December debate is a bit premature. About our manifestos, because the general is determined to stay in power every which way. It is a defining moment in Pakistan's history. Defining moment in more than one way. But it is a time, and I'm very pleased that I was invited here to address the youth. I repeat, I'm very pleased that I have been asked here to address the youth. I think that it is a critical time for all of you. It's your future that is at stake, and this is the defining moment where you could make a difference. In my opinion, this is a time when we have a great opportunity for bringing about a change. Remember, a crisis also affords an opportunity. And this is an opportunity that Pakistan can change its course, and we can change our future. So I think that, again, thank you very much for asking me to come here. I'll speak for about 15-20 minutes, and then what I really want to hear are your questions, and so I hope to have a lively question answer. Because as you know, we politicians tend to get carried away by the sound of our voice. We keep going much too long, and I really want your input so that at least I know how you are thinking. So let me just start off with saying that what are the crises in Pakistan? The number one crisis is due to the war on terror. After 9/11, what we see now in Pakistan is a merging of all sorts of militant forces in this country. What started off as a hunt for Al-Qaeda by a general serving the United States interests, and what actually most of us felt that we were justified in helping the US in its war against terror of what happened to them on 9/11. But the way the general went about it, I think most of us knew where we were heading. Because the first, of course, the bombing of Afghanistan and the Pakistan's role played in the destruction of the regime in Afghanistan, I think that was the beginning of the mess that we are right now in. Because now you find Hamid Karzai saying he wants to talk to the moderate Taliban. Actually, the time was before the bombing. And I just want to briefly make you just go back to history. The facts that have been glossed over since